Hey, yo, welcome back to the Pac-Man special. It's your boy Pac-Man. I'm back at it again with another deck profile for you. I got my boy Neil and my boy Sean. Today, something great happened. They both placed first and second at the store regional here at Cardboard Castle. Neil, Sean, tell us about your days. Whoever wants to go first, it doesn't matter.
It was a good day. I mean, we decided to play the same deck, Marshall D. Teach. We thought it was the most consistent deck with pretty good matchups. A lot of people are off of Dofi, so as long as you dodge Dofi, we feel good about
the matchups.
Most of our matchups, and we pretty much settled on close to the same list.
Okay, that's what's up, Sean.
Yeah, it was like pretty much a one-card difference for me. My matchups are pretty diverse today, but I had a lot of practice against just a bunch of different matchups of the day. Like played against Lim, Floofy, RP Luffy, Nami, Teach Mirror, and then like one other one I forgot, but it was like literally a different deck, and you never get that in one piece.
Right, you never. It's a jungle right now,
Yeah.
and I think that's what I like about the meta, because you can play whatever and something can win, right? So, all right, I guess let's just dive into the deck profile and we can talk about. Matter of fact, Neil, what were your matchups first since Sean did his?
So, in no particular order, 3 Shanks. So Shanks is most of the time a good matchup unless they're on like a Straw Hat build, which can make it super hard. But
Is it the aggression?
The aggression, yeah. The amount of loopies and aggro stuff that can come in. Anami, the mirror, and a Zoro.
Okay, that's not bad. You played a lot of red.
Yes, a lot of red today. So,
4 red, 1 blue, 1 black.
Yeah, we don't mind red. We don't mind Zoro. We don't mind Shanks. We just don't want to see
We'll take
Dofi.
Shanks and Zoro any day over Dofi.
Damn, y'all might make me dust off Dofi. All right, well, let's dive into the deck profile.
Okay, we'll start off with the consistency pieces here. 4 stage, 4 my era, 4 Lafitte. Some people choose to cut Lafitte to 2 or go down to a 3rd my era, but I think we both are in agreement that consistency is key. Like, you don't want to lose a game because you didn't see a burger or a 10 drop or anything that could be important in that matchup. So we went ahead and maxed the consistency, and
Makes you feel like a Dragon Ball deck, don't it?
yeah, it does. It does. You're searching through your whole deck, you're looping through your whole deck, and you just kind of get there. This guy, you don't have to say much about him. 10 cost Teach.
Broken.
This broken helps you stall out. In the Nami matchup, this was super important for both of us. So we both play against Nami. So once they get started low on deck, you can summon Teach, negate the Nami leader ability, and they can't deck out on your turn. So it makes it really awkward on them. So that's really important against Nami late game.
Okay.
These kind of go hand in hand. This guy turns into this most of the time. This card carries your deck.
Disgusting.
Got it up to 10, 11, 12. 12 one time, and it just, I mean, he's the focus of this deck. If this deck didn't have this, then it'll be...
Was 12 the biggest you got to?
I got to 12K today. It was just
Golly.
insane.
That's insane.
Really important card against aggro, I must say, is Shiryu. Against Zoro, I got to play down multiple times. How was Shiryu for you?
It was great. Like Zoro, I mean, this card just saves you against so much aggression cards. And then like against RP Luffy, like I went second, and he had double Zoro. So I just went Shiryu.
Oh,
and
man.
he literally just couldn't ramp.
Yeah, he couldn't ramp anymore.
It's still so good most of the time.
Yeah, I think this was a very good addition because this came out in set 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not having this early on before, it definitely helps now.
They're never going to contest it, right? Like, it's literally going to sit there.
Because it's a 7K,
Yeah,
right?
It's pretty stupid.
That's a super card.
So the next card, so there's pretty much 2 different Teach builds right now. There's the heavy auger build with Doc Q's, and then the trigger heavy build. So we're on the trigger heavy build today. One auger, I only played it down once, which was in the mirror, but one up is kind of nice just to come up against 7 drops the combo with some of your KO spells, but
And you can always buy him back with Kuzan.
yeah, you can always buy him back with Kuzan. So
But the main reason I kind of like this is the fact that when you play against Lucci, sometimes if they drop a Jack, Auger Black Hole is like you're really only out to Jack,
Right.
and they lose so much tempo when you do that.
Gotcha.
Right, but otherwise he never really comes up at all.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put them in here. Next is 2Ks. So I'm on 8 2Ks. I think this is where our list differs a little bit. I actually never summoned the Stronger to shrink anything to KO. It was just a 2K. Same for the Shiryu. Did you use any of these today?
No,
We did not use
it was
anything.
burger beatdown.
So I know a lot of people have gone down to anywhere between, it's been like 6, 7, 8. It's rarely 8 though.
Yeah.
So why the 8th?
Honestly, when it came down to it, because we got rid of Doc Q, just being a little bit tankier against the dopey matchup and aggression matchups makes a huge difference. In 09, I went as low as 6-2Ks, and that felt bad. 7 is fine, but I think 8 is like the real
And I think
number.
like 2Ks are really important against red. Too obvious for Zoro, right?
Yeah.
But then when you play against Shanks, let's say you drop 10 costs.
Yeah.
Like when they drop their 10 cost Shanks and rush, you
Yeah.
need that 2K to
Right.
defend your life.
Right. 100%.
So that's why we went with 8.
Okay.
And more defense here. 3 Vascos.
Ooh.
So because,
Much higher ratio.
Yeah, much higher ratio because we're not playing Doc Q and Van Auger. You don't have that Doc Q distraction to kind of be a pseudo blocker.
Right.
Same with Van Auger. So it's important to have Vasco shots in certain matchups to not only protect your life but also protect your Jesus Burgess as well.
Yeah.
So 3 Vascos is pretty clutch there.
Okay.
And we're down to more normal stuff. 4-finger pistols.
Just broken.
I hit it twice in life today. How many times did you?
Just once for me.
Just
Once?
Yeah.
How many triggers you hit today at all?
Literally 2.
2.
Like 1 bid in the mirror and then this, but I still lost.
Yeah, so we're both on bid today. I hit bid once.
Yeah, it's crazy. This card never saw play.
Yeah.
It never saw play.
It's toxic, but like you just don't rely on it, right?
Have
Like,
you ever used the activate main?
No, that's another reason why we kept it with Auger. Just
Okay.
because like this combo, you can like bounce a burger back to their hand.
Okay,
Or
nice.
tempo in the mirror if you don't have black hole.
All right.
But a lot of times you literally just discard it because it's just so
It's,
dead.
yeah.
It's so
Like you just
dead.
don't count on it.
Yeah.
But the reason why we didn't want to go with the standard build is that Doc Q just feels really bad right now.
Yeah.
Like most decks just ignore it or it doesn't reach that threshold.
Okay.
Like it makes your odd curve a little bit better.
Right.
But with this type of build, you can fit like the 8-2Ks. You can fit like third Vasco.
Okay.
You know, it gives you more options.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's consistency.
Yeah, and that's what you want in any card game is
Yeah,
consistency.
Yeah, this and people picking up Teach. This build is a lot easier to play if you want to pick it up compared to Docu, Laboon. Like last 09 I played Teach, Laboon, Docu, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
I miss my boy Laboon. But
You were on like so many decks last set though. Like you played Teach, you played
So
Dovey.
many like treasure cards.
yeah.
Top 32 like.
I started off with Dofi,
Yeah.
got off with Dofi and Flippy, and then just played Teach the rest of the way, and it rewarded me with 3 tops in 09. So
Nice.
I appreciate that. So Teach has been wonderful, and the last 2 cards is
Two black holes.
2 black holes. Sometimes you want a third. Good in the mirror. Can be a clutch card to get rid of blocker to go for a game.
Right.
The trigger is actually pretty relevant in certain spots. It didn't come up today, but a lot of times if a Dofi player misses sequences, you can negate the Dofi leader. You can be wise on a thing, but I remember that used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Goldie Roger, if this is your last life there at 0, you can negate the Goldie Roger and block.
Now I've been playing Marco a lot, and I feel like I have a decent matchup in the Teach spitch because I have the 5-drop ace. But they hit this off of life,
Yeah.
and I didn't use my leader ability,
Oh,
right? But I wasn't swinging that board, so I didn't need to minus anything, and he already pitched, so I couldn't use any on plays to KO nothing. But it was just a little sad because I couldn't see that extra card.
Yeah, the trigger's really good in weird spots against 9-cost Zoro or whatever, so when you see that in life, don't just snatch, take it, think about it.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it negates rush dragons.
Yeah, negates
That's so
rush.
relevant.
And I know you said you were on 1 card difference. What was the 1 card?
Our literal only difference in build was I had Liberation instead
Okay.
of a third Vasco.
Okay.
And my logic was like, with this type of build, you're a little bit stronger into other matchups, but weaker into others.
Okay.
Like Force Shears is really good against like Aggro and Zoro,
Uh-huh.
but without Liberation, you feel a lot weaker against Filthy. Without Daku
Right.
and Van Auger, like Tempo,
Uh-huh.
you feel a lot weaker into Filthy.
Right.
But Liberation does kind of help curb that a little bit sometimes.
Okay.
So with my logic, I was like, okay, I'm stronger into different matchups,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm weaker into Filthy. I might as well put in that 1 Liberation just in case it comes out.
Just in case.
It's good against like very specific situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's good against Usopp because it goes original cost.
Right.
So it hits like 2 Cavendish.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
And that's what's good about this too, because it hits original cost.
Yeah. But like literally, it never came up once for me. The one time I.
So
could've
would you
played
make
it,
the
it was dead.
would you make the change to the third, or would you stay where you are?
I honestly would, but I think in like if you're gonna do an open deck list, like let's say you're in top cut,
Yeah.
it's kind of like Roger, where you
Right.
want to have one so that they have
To respect it always.
You know what I mean?
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't and you wanted the third, would you switch something else for the Liberation?
It might be like Auger.
Okay.
So, like, I think if I switch this to Liberation, this would just be my end of the day build. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think 3 Vasco. He's literally like one of the best cards because under leader build, he becomes Borsalino. Like literally, they can't interact with
That
him.
is true.
Right? It's so powerful.
Neil, would you make any changes?
I'm sorry, this guy's on the chopping block. I mean,
Dang, Auger's out of there.
he might be
Pow.
out of there. He might get a docu auger. I mean, they might have to go home for a
Okay,
little bit.
and it's probably mainly because of the meta right now, and with the way the meta is, the deck had to shift, right?
Yeah.
So and it looks like you guys made the shift. I'm gonna sleeve it up and give it a shot. I never played Blackbeard before, so I'm definitely gonna try it out. I just want to learn the lines and see what you guys saw today.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any shout outs you guys want to give out?
Shout out to my little Discord group.
Okay.
I forgot, like Nami Market Watch or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, shout out to my wife and son. You know, they allow me to come
Yeah.
and play when I can. Shout out to all my friends, of course. The man that helped me. We help each other test. We talk about theory every day. He's my main testing partner. We do everything together and travel. So
Nice.
that's pretty
Well,
much it.
congratulations. You both got your invites. I'm still on the chopping block, so I'm close. I'm close. Marco can get there. We're going to try one more time tomorrow with it. Well, I'm not in. I'm going to try to wait list. I'm 47th on the wait list.
Oh, yeah.
But last time I went to Smash, 30 people got in, and I got second.
Yeah.
So maybe it can happen again. So
And you got a smash.
yeah, and I got a smash last time, so we're going to cook. But yeah, guys, thanks for the deck profile, and congratulations again. Until next time, people, peace, love, and hair grease. We out of here. Gone.